Hey guys, welcome back to Homestead Prepping and Survival. Been outside in the yard this afternoon. My grandson had a birthday party earlier today I went to. So, been out here cutting grass. Went in and threw them some feed on the ground just so they could scratch. But I got most of it cut. You see I still got some around them trees that I haven't picked up the limbs. I didn't want to run over them. But I got the old garden cut. All of this. All the front, all the field, the back. I've just got to get a weed eater out and weed eat, which I absolutely hate doing. But anyway, I told y'all I rotate through my fuel. So after I cut grass last time, I filled the mower back up and filled the generator up from where I run it. And I filled the truck up this week. Well, it's weekend, but I filled it up Monday or Tuesday of last week from my gas cans. And see, this truck's got 2 tanks. Each one holds about 17 gallons, 17 and a half. So there's 27 gallons right there from filling the mower and the generator, which honestly, I had a can that was half empty, so I used a can and a half doing that. And I took that little can and poured it into some of the other cans, even though it'd hold a little more, so I just did that to empty it. And I was getting ready to leave to go to my grandson's birthday party, and I pulled down here and turned around, left the truck running, you know, got out, got the cans, put them in the back of the truck because I don't want this many empty. So I was going to go fill them up today. Yeah, prices still suck, but better than what it's going to be in 2 to 6 months. So, but I also need to rotate through. And I know I just filled them other cans 2 weeks ago. So I was going to fill these up, and at $4.10 a gallon, that's going to be about roughly $115. But it is what it is. So anyway, jumped in the truck. It doesn't put his gifts in the front, and I take tea everywhere with me, especially when I'm gone for a while. So put my jug tea in there and got in the truck, went to drive off. When I went to put it in gear, the linkage on the steering wheel, not the gear shift linkage, but the part where you pull it towards you to go down, or you know, broke. I can't get it out of park. So of course I called my daughter that lives close to me. They were going to the party. Told him I needed a ride to it. Then I messaged my buddy that said, hey, I need a favor. I can't move the truck. It's in the yard. And I'm going to tell y'all what. That is a blessing. Not that the truck broke, but where it broke. It broke in the yard. It didn't break while I was at Walmart or the gas station or at work or anywhere, you know. It broke right there in the yard. So it'll crank up and run. I just can't get it to go out of park. And it's not the linkage, because not the linkage at the transmission anyway, where everybody says, oh, that's where it broke. No, it's up top, because if I move the lever, it's just flopping around in there. The needle moves, but nothing else. It won't let me get out of park into reverse, neutral, drive, whatever. So anyway, he was out of town. He said he'd be back late today, and he'd come out and take a look at it for me. So I'm hoping he gets back in time and can come out and look at it and maybe get it patched till we get the part or something so I can drive it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to clear it with my brother and borrow a work vehicle. But anyway, so I'm just waiting on him now, really. I've done enough of the grass to where I can live with it. I was cutting down there by the chicken pen, and I backed into the right side of the fence over there on the right side of the building and pulled it loose from where I had it nailed to the chicken house building. So I had to stop, nail that back up so they don't get out. Did that, and then got it cut around there and part of the fruit orchard. All of this front side, I got 2 apple trees and a mulberry tree over on that side. Let's see if I can zoom in from here. You might be able to see it. Yeah, that's the mulberry tree in the middle. And that one right there is an apple tree. And then there's a bigger, about a little bigger than the mulberry tree on the other side of the house. So I cut around those, got all of it cut. And I was planning on taking that boat back to my brother. He says he thinks it can be fixed, and it ain't worth it to me. So I was going to take it to him, but with the truck not moving, I ain't pulling it by hand. My son-in-law told me when I told him the truck was broke, he said, well, you can walk. It's a good bug out experience. I love my grandson and all, but old fat man ain't walking 13 miles one direction for a birthday party. And I told my other daughter when we was there, I said, I could ride the lawnmower. That thing's fast. I'd get there in 30 minutes. If not less. But, you know, the old George Jones story where he rode the lawnmower to the liquor store. Yeah, I'd be riding down the road, old fat man, with 3 gifts wrapped in Christmas paper. And I could imagine somebody's child saying, look, Mama, look, Daddy. He'd been riding since Christmas. Oh, Lord. It is what it is. Maybe he'll get it going. But anyway, that's my prepping thing for today. I was going to do this and had told my son-in-law I was going to go by the grocery store and pick up another 40-pound box of chicken. Because the little freezer inside is starting to get pretty low, so I put that other box in there. Looks like my son-in-law's driving up. And my daughter-in-law. I got 2 vehicles driving up. Woohoo! Look at this. Well, it looks like that's it. It looks like that's the end of my video. Guys, I hope you're prepping. I hope you're getting ready because it's coming. Love y'all. Alright, so of course I listened to that part of the video when my son-in-law and my daughter drove up, and I said daughter-in-law like a dummy, but I'll be honest with you, I love him just as much as I do my own son, so they're both my children. But either way, my daughter and my son-in-law are going to his hunting land hog hunting, and she said, I can't leave Daddy at home without a way to go if something happens, because that's about 30-40 minutes from here. So that's why they brought the truck over. He put the keys in my hand and said, here, we're going hog hunting just in case you need to go somewhere. So anywho, I'm going to tell y'all another story. I was at work yesterday, and I was talking to my oldest daughter. She calls me around lunchtime usually, and it was her lunchtime, so I was talking to her and I put her on speaker, and secretary from up front walked into my office, and I was sitting there talking with her, and when I got finished, you know, I said, okay, love you, bye. My daughter had told me the only reason she called was just talk to me, tell me she loved me. And she calls me just about every day, if not more than once. And secretary, she said, I wish my kids had called me just to tell me they love me. Y'all, if you're not telling people that you love them, and they're people you say you love, hey, people start to wonder. It's human nature. Take care of your family. Take care of your close friends. Blood doesn't make family. If you love people, let them know. I tell y'all on every video I love you. More importantly, I tell you every video Jesus loves you. But you need to be letting your family know. You need to be telling them, and I don't mean just throwing words out there. Do things like drive up with your spare vehicle and say, here, just in case you need to go somewhere. That's what real love is, guys. I prep to take care of my kids and my grandkids. But I'm going to tell you, there ain't a day that goes by that I ever don't know without a doubt that my kids love me. Can you say the same thing? If not, you need to fix it. I'm talking about before prepping, before work, before anything else. If your family and your friends don't know you love them, you need to get off your butt and make it right. All right, off my soapbox. Proud daddy, proud pawpaw. So y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus loves you, and so do I. Now go tell your people you love that you love them. Y'all be safe.